Hi guys, welcome back. As you can see here, I have a couple of World of Outlaws trucks set that I just picked up there over the weekend. I like it when they do this for me. They give me two black trucks in the pack. This makes life easier for me. We are going to build us a short bed crew cab, and we're going to make us a single cab dually out of these two trucks. So it sounds easy, but it's takes a little bit of time to cross these over and make everything work and look good. We may lift one, we may lift both. I don't know yet. We'll have to figure that out as we go. And that's what we're going to do today. But before we do that, let me show you another set that I picked up. And I'm going to tell you, if you guys get a chance to pick up this truck, do it. I've built several of these black dualies. None of them have the detail on them that this one has. In my opinion, M2 knocked it out of the park when they did this one. I'm going to have to straighten the bed a little bit, but all the detail on this truck is immaculate. The body lines, the chrome, everything is perfect. All the decals on the side for, I think it's like a towing package or something on there. Anyway, they did a really sweet job on that truck. It also came with this one. That one we're going to do some work on. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to fix that truck, but it is one of the ugliest yellow trucks I've seen. I do like how they put the black wheels on there. So we're going to try and do something with it. I'm just not sure. Oh, crap, I dropped it. Oh, wait a minute. That's what we got. That's what we're going to do to that truck. That is a all-in-one welding unit that I got from 802 Customs. I broke off the exhaust tube on it, so I had to drill it out and put my own on there. I think it turned out all right. This dually, I have sprayed it with my dull coat and took the shine off of it, and I put one of my Dodge utility flatbeds on there. I think that looks pretty good on that truck, so I think she turned out pretty sweet. What do y'all think of that thing? Hopefully you like it. I put a little bit of work into it. I think it's a big improvement from that. Look how shiny yellow that is. That's just too shiny and bright yellow. I wish I'd have done that in a different color, but that's all right. We can live with that. I think we turned it out a lot better as soon as put them both on there. So I have now a yellow dually bed, white and yellow dually bed, and I also have a white and yellow truck on the wall. I think it's Chevrolet, and we may be taking that bed that I threw across the table and putting it on the single cab step side bed that I have in the hanging on the wall over there. So let's get started on why we're shooting this video today. Slide this table out of the way. So we're going to basically swap these two beds around. Excuse me. Couple of decals we'll have to take off to make it look right. We have to take off this 1500 sticker here on the front here. See if you can make that out. It's kind of hard to read on there. I don't really want to get rid of the World of Outlaws. I do like that, so I may leave it on one of the trucks. I don't know which one I would leave it on. So we're trying to figure that out as we go. But other than it sounds easy. We're just going to swap these two beds around. But there's a little bit more to it than that. We got to stretch this frame. We got to shorten this one. So there's a little bit more to it than that. So, but hang tight here and we'll get cooking. All right, so you can see I got them cut down to what we need them to be. Nothing is glued together yet. We still got a long way to go yet here. So got the bottom of this one cut. I used the back half of the short bed truck for the bed itself. And on this one, I took the front half of the short bed and used it on the cab, and then I cut the longer part of the other truck's chassis to fit under here. Does that make sense? So basically we used the same chassis on both trucks. I just cut one longer and shortened the other one, which worked out perfect. So now all we got to do is start gluing these things back together. I haven't decided which one I'm taking the World of Outlaws off of. I may end up doing both of them. I don't know yet. We're still trying to figure that out. So now we're going to glue them together. And then after I glue them together, then we'll determine which one we're going to raise, which I'm next to positive we're going to jack up the short bed crew cab, and we'll leave the single cab dually at regular ride height. So just got to get this thing glued together. It's same as always when you're gluing these together. You want to glue the cab and everything. I've got the cab screwed on here still. Glue the cab and the interior and everything together on the inside, or for the front, and then after you get that done, then you can work on getting the back half together. What's nice about these trucks is that when you take the rivets apart and you put them back together, they fit and line up perfectly. So there's no screwing that up. You know, your bed and everything is going to line up the way it should be. You can see we got a nice clean cut there. After we get this all cleaned up, and we'll maybe paint this bottom. If not, we'll at least take off the tampos so that it doesn't look so bad. We'll probably still end up painting it just to make it look better. So that's going to be what we're going to look like here as soon as I get them all glued together and make them look pretty. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. I've got them done. What do y'all think? Ended up taking the tampo off both of them. I just couldn't figure out which one to leave it on, and when I took it off one, thought it looked so good I had to take it off the other one. It's kind of one of those deals. So that is my single cab dually and my crew cab shortbed. I think they turned out pretty sweet. What do you guys think? We ended up jacking up the crew cab with some M2 wheels and tires on it. Let's slide this out of the way so I can show you. Ooh, it rolled off. All right, so got this one all cut. I cheated on this one a little bit. As you can see, I got some suspension underneath it there. I took the front suspension off of several trucks actually, but a lot of these Chevy trucks that I get, that I part out, I take the this front suspension arm off of there. Anyway, I've had a few of those, so I took two of them, put them on this truck, and that's what I used to lift it up with. I think it gave it a pretty good stance. It came out pretty well. Both sides look pretty good, I think. Like I said, got a good stance to it. The tires stick out just a smidgen, which I don't mind that. I don't mind them sticking out just a touch. I just don't like them when they stick way out. I think that's just too much. So that's what we did to that truck. And then this one, we left it at regular ride height. I thought for a dually it looked pretty good that way. It's just single cab dually, nothing special, but I think it turned out pretty sweet. We didn't touch anything on this one. We just left all the suspension alone. The earlier part of the video, I told you I just swapped these around. That was kind of a fib I forgot to mention. I had an extra one. This is actually the one that came off of that truck. I had an extra one that was a little bit longer, so I ended up using it instead of this one. This one's a little short, and I cut it a little crooked anyway, but that's not a big deal. Anyway, I used it because it was a little bit longer. That one there, I wasn't happy with how short it was going to be. I thought it was going to give me a problem, so it turned out better that way. As you can see, this one turned out real good. We got a nice cut on that. I cleaned off everything off the bottom. I do need to give it a coat of paint to just make everything look uniform. I think that'll make it look better. So that is my single cab dually. Hope y'all like those. If you do, those are going to be actually available on eBay here real soon, as soon as I get the bottoms touched up. Anyway, hope y'all like that. If you did, think about liking, subscribing. Check me out on Instagram. Check me out on eBay. If you're bored, check out another video. You might find one you like. Don't forget to come back now. Bye now.